Welcome to the Sports Minute. If you like the video today, please comment and share it. Please subscribe to my YouTube page, Vincent Turner 560 on YouTube. And I'm Vincent Turner this evening. This evening video is the Penn State football preview, team preview 2025. Last week, the Penn State Nittany Lions came in ranked number 2 in the AP poll. And I said, you know what? That was probably a little bit disappointing because it would have been my poll, I would have had them ranked number 1 in the country. I love their head coach, James Franklin. And I'm going to call him the Chico DeBarge of college football this season. You want to know why? Me growing up in Memphis, Tennessee in the late 70s, early 80s, there was a group called the DeBarge family. And they had L. DeBarge, James DeBarge, Bobby DeBarge, who was a former lead singer of Switch. There was a pretty popular group back in the late 70s. And then they had a younger brother that came in the 80s and by the name of Chico DeBarge. And all these guys were good looking. And I look at James Franklin. He's got that same type of look. And then when he was the head coach of Vanderbilt, he had that type of swagger that DeBarge had. The family had all light-skinned brothers, but they know they deserved to be on the top coming out of Motown. But James Franklin, when he got the job at Penn State, I did think he said that he will win a national championship. Well, Coach Franklin, it's your time this year, brother. There's no more excuses. To me, you got the best football team in the country, brother. And to me, you might have the best football team ever in Penn State football history. And think about all those great players that played at Penn State back in the day. Richie Lucas, 1959. I'm just starting now. John Huffnagle, John Capoletti. Who else? Franco Harris, Lydell Mitchell, Jack Ham, LeVar Arrington, Kerry Collins, Kadrana Carter. But they had some football players. Bruce Clark, Matt Millen, Kurt Warner. The list goes on and on. And they never seemed to have that one team. Now, they won a couple of national championships, but that one team that could be dominant in one season. And look what Penn State brought back. Even though they lost Abdul Carter, who went, number 2 overall to the New York Giants. But the thing about this football team, listen to what I'm finna say here. Drew Aller, their quarterback, 3,327 yards last year, 24 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, 73 completion rate, 169 passing efficiency. You know what's that telling me? NFL first round. Then you look at the 2 running backs that decide to come back. Katron Allen and Nicholas Singleton. Both of them close to over 2,800 yards rushing. And both of them got 56 touchdowns between them. And both of them average over, about 5.5 yards a carry. You know what that tells me? NFL first round. And then they went out and got one of the top receivers in the portal. Now, a lot of people haven't heard of him because the young man played at Troy, down in Troy, Alabama, which is on the southern part of the United States. So a lot of people up there haven't heard of him up there in the eastern part of the states. But let me tell you something about Devontae Ross. Last year, 76 receptions, 1,043 yards, and 11 touchdowns at Troy. Now he coming to a quarterback that can get on the ball, and he got 2 stud running backs. I think he's going to be special, and I think he's going to put up some huge numbers. Then to say all that, let's start on the defensive side of the ball. I don't know how they done it, but James Franklin, with his good looks, must have went to the Penn State alumni and said, we need Jim Knowles, the defensive coordinator who just finished at Ohio State. You know what the Buckeyes did last year under Jim Knowles? They ran through the college football playoffs and won a national championship. And they had probably the best football player in the country, pound for pound, and Caleb Downs. Now you bring Jim Knowles in to run the defense. And you did lose Mr. Carter to the Giants. And you might have the best defensive player in the country. And Dennis Sutton, 42 tackles last year, 13 tackles for loss, 8.5 sacks. You got A.J. Harris, former Georgia football player at the corner, another NFL first round talent. And then you got a high level NFL D lineman and Max Granfield. So you know what that tells me? Look here, pretty boy James Franklin, the Chico DeBarge of college football. It's now or never at Penn State. You either gonna do it or you're not. You either gonna win it all or you're not. I don't want to hear no more excuses. I don't want to hear you playing in the tough Big Ten. It's time to get this job done with this football team you have. Like I said, my name Vincent Turner. If I had a vote in the AP poll and I had a poll of my own of college football 2025, I would have voted you consensus number one. You got the best football team in the country. You got 4 players that's going to go high in the 2026 NFL draft. It's no more excuses, Mr. James Franklin. The Penn State Nation, you need to stand up. Because this year you need to make it to the college football playoff championship game. And Mr. Franklin, I'm going to say it one more time when I'm in this video. It's no excuses. It's time for this, Mr. Franklin. Warriors, come out to play. If you like the video this evening, please come in and share it. Subscribe to my YouTube page, Vincent Turner 560 here on YouTube. I'm Vincent Turner here with the Sports Minute. Thank you. Be blessed.